real reason why I got mad is because, at first I thought, I don't know if it's a test or not. We lost a test. It might have been a test for me, but for you guys too. I think this is going to be what we're doing here by invoking the Creator's law is that we have to see if we're worthy. So I think you guys got to pass a test, and you guys get 100% on it, or you guys are going to be worthy to, control the world yourself. You know what I'm saying? And if I teach you fucking anything wrong about, how to figure out, how to spot, bad coming in, and also bad coming in. If I teach you wrong, bad coming in, and how to spot the bad coming in, liars, and how to fucking any interpretation of the Creator's law applied to anything, how to figure out how to be just and fair. So there's like two things to it, but so this is horrible, and this might have been a test and I think I told you guys a couple days ago that these tests sometimes this test you can get one or something wrong, but it might cost like a lot of deaths, like maybe 2 million, and it's just real horrible. So this ain't a liar, this ain't having your control of your own population is not something they take lightly, I guess. It's just bad news. So, but I also say, here's how it goes, just in case I didn't tell anybody. There's God, there's Lucifer. I think he might be the same as Satan, and then there's the Creator, and then there's all the angels. And I just said this earlier, but I'm getting off track. But I just want to make sure that, because I should have put this first. I want you guys to know who these guys are. You know what I'm saying? Lucifer, God, and the angels. They're arc beings, you know what I'm saying? They're arc light, they're arc lights, they're arc light. They're arc like beings, you know what I'm saying? They're light beings. They run off frequency and energy. And I don't know what kind of energy, but they, you know what I'm saying? I think they get these souls, and they get the energy out of these souls for life. But there's something else to it. But I got a lot of. Well, but before I come back to here, I'll come back here. But but I just was gonna tell you my experience and stuff like that. So that's just real quick. The Quran I've read 1.5 times. I know some of the main parts, and then the Christian Bible. I read Revelations positive over 40 times. And I've read all the Gospels and stuff like that, and so I know everything about the Gospels. None of them were written. They don't know nobody knows who actually written all the 4 Gospels. So you know what I'm saying, it's just the same story told a whole bunch of fucking times. You just gotta keep reading it. But so I've read the Revelations. I just go to the best parts and just keep reading, and this is where you find out the story right here. Here's another qualification. In prison and everywhere I would go, just like I would do anywhere, just like fucking when I go fucking do legal work, I just get the fucking one problem and I just work on it. Just don't go fucking looking every fucking where. You want to find the fucking boom and then just work on that. So I found the Revelations, and then I would go and ask every fucking preacher. I said, listen, what's the difference in the morning star? Sorry. The light bearer? And they say, different ones that say different things. I said, well, the morning star is Jesus. And they mentioned the morning star a few times in the Bible, maybe twice. It's always, listen, they're going to give you, I don't know who, somebody's going to give you the morning star. You know what I'm saying? And they call it the morning star. And then they call it the light bearer. You know what I'm saying? That's what Jesus gets if he's, like, or anybody gets if they're worthy. You know what I'm saying? So, and anyway, so that's what it talks about. So that's just a little bit of my qualification. I mean, I fucking also have, I don't know any other qualifications I have. I mean, I've been fucking I mean, you guys can believe this or not, but 2001, I'd been listening to Art Bell and everything on how to open your mind and stuff, like, not open your mind, but on how to figure out, not lies, figure out questions. He'd tell people, figure out for yourself, you know what I'm saying? Here, we're going to give you a story. It's not our job to tell you figure it out, but let's see if you figure it out right. We're going to just tell you a story. Can't tell you if it's right or wrong, but or fake or not. You got to figure it out for yourself. Anyway, so he did this for a long time. I don't know how it comes down, but by 2001, I see the Twin Towers hit. This is not part of it, but just part of the things. I think it took me like, I want to say 3 seconds, but just to be fair, I'll say 4 seconds. I want to say 2 seconds, but 4 seconds into it, might have been even one. I said, oh, that was the U.S. that hit that. That's the U.S. that hit that. Nobody else can do that. When you're the mob or you're the mafia, you don't have, nobody comes to your house and does shit that you don't know about. So anyways, that's one of the qualifications, but only because, you know, I've been listening to Art Bell, and I didn't listen to too much Jordan Maxwell, but I listened to a lot of Phil Schneider, and he talks about nothing but aliens, but his main thing is, hey, fuck the aliens. Even if all that's a lie and shit, I think he might have got something by, because he might have been trying to tell people fucking about some fake alien stuff, and then snuck this in there. He goes, but I'm really fucking trying to get to you guys' ass. Fuck all of that. If all that's fake, and it's Phil Schneider, he goes, if all that's fake, just remember this fucking one thing. Take one thing out here. Your constitutional rights are being so farly violated, like ran over. He said, listen, this is every United States, you know, every American and stuff like that. He would tell everybody how his dad was, you know, high-ranking, you know, top secret CIA official, and then he worked for the CIA, or not CIA, but you know, just military, you know, secret, you know, top security level for the military army or something. So he worked there too, but he went out and telling his story about, you know what I'm saying, dumb, big underground military bases. But he said, fuck all that. You guys ain't gonna fucking believe that. Just believe this. The Constitution. They're coming after it. And they're gonna fucking, that's what they're coming after. And they're coming after it. And they're gonna do bad stuff. You guys don't know what they're doing. That's what he said. So now I'm gonna go back to we're here. Frequency, energy, souls, and that. So, oh yeah, these are archangel-like beings. I was just trying to go back to here, and now I'm gonna make a video. But I don't know. But this is what it's gonna be about. But not this ain't gonna be about. This is just a little bit about what these. But you know, say God, Lucifer. You know what I'm saying? God is the people's will. He controls the people's will, and then he gives them what's best needed for them to keep them, you know, to keep them, you know, whatever, you know, to keep them, you know, at their will. Lucifer is like the fucking immune system, and he checks out cancers. Well, he thinks he's got one. He's saying, listen, they might be treating these guys like cattle, but not knowing they're getting slaughtered. So they're all happy, and then just slaughtering them and shit like that, and getting all kinds of bad energy when they slaughter them. You know what I'm saying? Because they're you know what I'm saying? Because they get a lot of energy like that. Some arc beings and stuff like that. And then maybe some run off love because it's real powerful too, but some don't like that kind of energy or stuff. They want the rough energy. I don't know. But these souls and stuff, they want to get it, hold it for a long time because they could might be playing with, over and over. But let me just tell you a little bit more about this. I just learned about this, so everybody knows about this, most people. But there's an all-seeing eye, and then there's a TV in your head. And your TV in your head, it comes from lights that come from your eyes, and then shoots it off either this for something, and then flex it to something else. And then your mind sees the TV. So, and this TV has other things connected to it. It's like you know what I'm saying, your pain and feelings, and you know what I'm saying, your emotions, the history, you know what I'm saying, your memories and shit like that. So it might have like a bunch of TVs on it, and these frequency beings, you know, not only because they started with the television frequency stuff, like I guess they could get into regular frequencies too, and you know what I'm saying, and a while ago, you know, I guess I don't know how, listen, I don't figure nothing out. Here's what they do. When I figure shit out, there's me. Here's them. This is their hand right here. Say they fucking try to tell me something for like 100 times. And they fucking just put it right in their fucking hand and go, look, boom, boom. One thing we're going to get in trouble. And they just slap me real hard. Bam! Like that. And goes, right, then go bam. Pop, 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 pop. I go, oh. So, this is the all-seeing eye. You know, I don't know if I get in trouble for this or not. I mean, I believe that the rules have been unfollowed. And I was going to go up there and tell, you know, God for my lawyer and stuff like that. But I think the phone to the Creator is controlled by God. And if I don't think we can get our message up there, and I don't think Lucifer can either. So he's been trying to get his message up to the Creator, but you know, God's been blocking it because he doesn't believe Lucifer or the fucking he's saying it's wrong. But what they're doing is they're just, you know, keeping civilizations alive probably for a while, and then and then getting a bunch of energy off of them. I read somebody was telling me some other stupid stuff like that, but it makes a little sense because Obama made legal biotechnology, and that's just making human or living flesh in a fuel. And then somebody else was talking about in our inner stars. He was saying, listen, they use our skin and flesh, put it into pots, let it sit for a couple of months, and let it air out all the time. It turns into like a black, like a meat type of thing, like oily looking thing, and people eat it like raw, and they don't get sick. I don't know what that does to them. I heard that. Sorry, kids, but there's gonna be a lot of stuff on these channels, but you're gonna have to know all these stuff too, because they're teaching the kids how to read minds. And they're just trying to get them indoctrinated too, because they're like, listen, this is what's like to be in a fucking, I don't know, alive forever. You just be up in everybody's thoughts, but that's heaven. But the only way to beat God, I think, is to show the people in heaven that God is not a good God, and because that's the only way to get the people in heaven to know He's not good, and then take off. Or say, we're going to go get the Creator, but, or, take off, or that's the only way to get to the Creator is if everybody leaves God and He's maybe a bad God, and they figure out, oh yeah, we didn't know if you were good or bad, but now we know you're bad, and I don't know how we'll get the message of the Creator, but I think it might either because the Creator might destroy everything, or hopefully He sees that God's will, or the people's will wasn't God's will, so He won't destroy everything, and He'll be like, I think we can all make it, He'll make heaven on earth, and maybe we'll be having, eternal life, but not the kind that they have, with their controller. That's the controller, but we'll have eternal life like the angel, the archangels, where we'll be frequencies, and I guess just, I don't know, hopefully live off love energy, because, I don't know, you can't. I don't know. That's just a little basic. I'm trying to just tell you my background like that, but that's what the video is gonna be about. And you guys, we're really gonna need to focus on what happened over here, because this was a big part of the test, and I failed it big time. And this is the first part of the test, I believe. The McDonald's thing that happened today, and it was fucking. I don't know, but I think it was the first part of the test. I'll go upload this video, and I gotta get my batteries and stuff like that. And I'll go to talk about it and upload it. And while I'm uploading, I'll try to make another video, or think of how I'm going to say this video, because I don't know if I said that right, but just, let me stop this, but just watch the next videos that come out. I don't know how much longer we got, so just please, I'll tell you in the next video, just try to be patient, but just remember that if I'm gone or something like that, and you guys had to take this test, it might be the most important thing in the world. And I think you got to get 100% on it. But let me make the next video, or let me see if I can make the next video. Now I'll start out slow, and then I'll try to just keep doing it until I finish. I don't fuck it up. I gotta just keep making the videos and telling you guys what I know, so that way you guys fucking know everything. So you know what I'm saying? That way you guys can get it. So okay, I gotta stop the video because it's 15:30. Okay, bye.